Hey guys, I'm Naheem with the Neighborhood Restaurant Group down at Birch and Barley and Church Key. As of right now, we have kicked the Eureka Sticka on draft. So we have purged the line, gotten all the beer out of there, and what we're going to start doing is taking apart faucets on both floors, cleaning those out, soaking them in line cleaning solution, making sure that they're completely sterile, rinsing them off, making them nice and shiny, putting them back on, and then after that we're going to clean the lines. Right now, we've taken 4 faucets off of their shanks because we're cleaning 2 lines today. Seeing as we have 1 faucet on each floor per line, we want to make sure that everything's completely clean, everything's completely sterile. So once you start taking apart your faucet, you start to see exactly how much residual buildup you end up getting from yeast. From a lot of these unfiltered beers especially, you end up with a lot of muck, which can, at the end of the run, completely throw off your beer. Even if you have your line completely clean, it all comes down to the faucet. So if you have, let's say for example, the end of the faucet completely clean, which you should be normally cleaning them at the end of the night, but then inside you have your little plunger that's going to keep the beer from coming out, and then when opened, allow the beer to pour out covered in residual or flocculated yeast, then more than likely that's going to lead to an infection or just an off-tasting beer. So it's imperative that you end up cleaning your faucet every time that you clean your line. In this case, anytime that we kick a keg, we do this, and this is just after a few days. This kind of sediment can build up over time and really damage beer lines, infecting them completely at times. So this one, we're going to see exactly how mucky it might have gotten. Once you start disassembling the main little lever, pull that out, and you let the plunger slide out. You see, you know what? This one isn't as bad, but just because there isn't a lot of buildup there, it doesn't mean that there isn't little bacteria kind of sitting, waiting to just infect your beer. So what we're going to do now is take all these components, soak them in soda water for about 10 minutes, allow a lot of these little particles to float off, then we're going to strain out the water and put all these components in a separate little vat where we're going to be using some caustic alkaline line cleaning solution and 110 degree temperature water. Put these in there and allow them to soak for about 10 to 15 minutes, completely killing anything that might affect the flavor of your beer. And then from there, we're going to attach these again to the shank, make sure that they're nice and tight, and then we're going to clean the lines with the same alkaline solution, and then after that do a full rinse. This is where it gets fun. It's like Pop Rocks. See? It's just like little explosions. Again. So at this point, we have cleaned our faucets out, we've soaked them in soda water, gotten rid of all the muck, then we've soaked them in alkaline caustic solution, made them completely sterile, made them completely shiny. We've reattached them, and now what we're doing is actually cleaning 2 lines at once using a cleaning can. It's pretty much an old-timey soda can, just adapted with valves, similar to what you'd find with just a regular keg. So in this case, we're taking our A coupler, which is a European slider, and then our G coupler, which is the Bass or Anchor coupler, and attaching it to each one of these valves, tapping it, making sure that everything's good to go. And what we're going to do is just turn on one of the gas sources, because you don't really need to use this gas source for 2 kegs for one little soda can. So here, instead of actually trying to balance the pressure, we're just going to put it on bypass, and this way gas is just feeding in and pushing the solution through. So our solution is composed of about 1.5 ounces, 2 ounces of the line cleaning solution, and then 5 gallons of 105, 110 degree water. We're going to put this one on over here. And then what we're now going to do is rinse out the lines. Just let the solution just soak for about 10-15 minutes, making sure that everything within the line gets completely flushed out. Then we're going to do an actual water rinse, making sure that we get all, not only the chemical, but any residual buildup out. And then from there, we're going to just finish up and tap our keg. All right? All right, so we're now at our final stage of our line cleaning. As you'll see here, the system's catching up. Starting to push out all the beer, anything that might still be in the line. And slowly but surely you start to see the color change from a little bit mucky or even a little bit dark to fairly crystal clear. We've shaken the line cleaning solution in to where it's pretty much dissolved all the way in. And now, after we get a good run and we get most everything out, just close it up, wait 15 minutes, and then after that we're going to do a full water rinse, and then just tap our keg, and it's going to taste great.